Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girls from the women. Now let's get to work.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Y'all come on in, baby.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Our Point of View. It is Wednesday night, and we have a lot to talk about and a lot to discuss. There's a lot going on in the country. I tell you, it's going on and it's going down. My nerves on 10. Okay, so child, we are here. I hope y'all having a blessed Wednesday. Hi, Winnie. Hi, Jason. Hi, Grand Sis. Hello, Tasha Long. Hi, Nico. Hey, Ephraim. Hey, Roderick. Oh, yeah, child. So it is a whole lot going on, honey. I ain't got all my jush on. And all my jush ain't on, child. So, child, it's just been a lot going on in the country. I know everybody is up in arms. I don't know what has transpired in like the last hour. No, I'm sorry, the last 2 hours. But we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. And as you all know, once I do finish with this, my Wednesday nights are sold up. You know, on Wednesday nights, I have Our Point of View. And then I have to go to where? Hamburger Mary's and get my dish for the Boom Boom Room every Wednesday night. That's why I be after this. So if you're ever in Houston and you're here during the week, you stop by the Boom Boom Room and get your dish, okay? And also, I would like y'all to share this live, like the live, have a watch party, because the more you share, the more viewers we get, and we can get our just, you know what I'm saying? Because we need y'all to get it. And I hope that my co-hosts are also having they watch parties also. We got a wonderful show lined up for you. You know, we got some special guests in here tonight. We got Darcel Stevens all the way in Orlando, Florida. We have Dominique Sanchez from St. Louis. And then we also have Miss Sophia McIntosh, who is also at work. So she's going to be joining us also tonight, and we're going to talk about this presidential election, you know, that's going on. So I'm so glad that they are here to join us tonight and get their gist with us. Hello, Mimi Marks. How are you? I can't wait to see you this weekend. Mimi and a lot of the Continental girls are coming down here this weekend to Houston for a little show this Saturday. I'm so rude, y'all. If you have your glass at home, put your glass up. Y'all already know it's Pink Whitney Wednesday. Every Wednesday. So as y'all know, get your glasses up, and we have continued to pray because we need it. And you know, you never can't, you know, just think that it's gonna happen. So you never know what color the walls gonna turn. And so God watch over us. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Because honey, last year, 4 years ago, I was like, we got this, honey. Let me go and take me a nap, and I'll see y'all in the morning. And when I woke up in the morning, honey, I wanted to go back to sleep. I wanted to go back to sleep, honey. Then no. No, Lord, please tell me this is not true. Tell me this is not true, honey. But also this month, I'm so excited. Hey, Roxy Andrews. And speaking of Roxy Andrews, my baby, she's joining me along with Tasha Long and Jasmine Masters, Edna Anderson, CC Russell, Obscenity, Ladiva Monet, a whole bunch of beautiful ladies are joining me on November 25th and 27th to give you what we are bringing you, which is Divas Live. And it's an illusion show, and it's a virtual illusion show, and it's right here on my Facebook and my YouTube page. So I want you guys to like tune in. Oh, Desi Love Blake and Mr. and Miss Adrian from Orlando. So they're from all over, and it's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing show. So I hope you guys tune in. And if you see the flyer, share the flyer. It's going to be an amazing show. Trust me, I've watched the videos, honey, and y'all going to be thoroughly entertained. So, and also, and that's at 7 o'clock on that Wednesday, because guess what? At 9, it's our point of view. And baby, she not missing that for nothing. Okay? It's all day with Chevelle Brooks, honey, for the holidays. Okay, that Wednesday. Me too, girl, all night. You got me all night. Yeah. Yeah. From what? From 7 to 10. It's Chevelle, Facebook and YouTube. Chevelle Brooks 75.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll live for that.
Get your judge. That part. And don't forget, we are also looking for sponsors. We want to do a live taping in Orlando, and you can help us by advertising on the show for our point of view, or you can just sponsor something for the show, because we need it to turn out right. We want it to be good, and hopefully we will be doing that tape in December 16th in Atlanta, Georgia, and we will have more details coming. But if you would like to sponsor the show, be sponsors of the show, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sure my host will also. And I've already been talking to co-host who's going to join us that week. And it's going to be so much fun. We're going to make it really, really nice. Okay, Judge? All right, Judge. Hi, Sharon. Hey, you. I love you. Oh, you know, Gwen Stefani is coming on the next one. So that's why I need everybody to tune in on November 25th and 27th, because if it goes the way that I plan it to go, and I hope that it will, because I love you guys and I hope that you guys will tune in. I want to have them like every so often, you know, every 3 months with different characters, because that's something that, you know, I think we need in our industry, and we don't get to see a lot of. And we have some talented people around the country that do some fabulous, fabulous, fabulous illusions, and I just want everybody to see it and everybody to enjoy, you know. Hi, Onyx. Hi, sis, Angie. So, you know, I'm not gonna be sitting up here chatting with y'all and all that kind of stuff like that, but y'all do know this weekend I had to host the thing for Halloween, child, the little meet and greet. I had a good time. It was light, but you know, child, they had just come in to check in, because all they wanted to do was go to the freak party. So I just played cards and talked to the two people that was sitting right in front of me and was like, hey, girl, hey. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did for Halloween. And then I came home and I laid on my couch and got my judge with TV and all that kind of stuff, because I wasn't going out and all of that. But we have some fabulous entertainers coming to our point of view in the next couple of weeks. Next week, we have Jawakatima Davenport from Mobile, Alabama. She's going to come join us and give us, I'm sure she'll be on here tonight, but she's always late, child. She always late. And I told her, you cannot be late for the show. Okay, she like to go and gamble and all that kind of stuff like that. So y'all come and join Jawakatina. She's very funny. She always have a whole lot to say. So we're gonna see what her point of view is next week. And then on the 18th, we have all the way from California, we have Fantasia Lamore, and I'm so excited that she's gonna be coming to join us at our point of view because she has an amazing point of view and she has amazing shows that you all can catch on her page. And then on the 25th, I think it is, we have Maya Ross Monroe, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. She's the show director down at Midtown Moon. Y'all can catch them over there, I think, on Friday nights or something like that. Honey, they be making a little coin and up in there. You know, they be getting a jet. So I can't wait because I'm going to Midtown Moon. I think Martin Luther King weekend. I'll be down at the Midtown Moon. Hi, CT. How you doing? Judge, I got on my stuff that you sent me, Judge. I love it. Hey, Brianda Lingard. That's my niece Few. Brandon. So yeah, that's what we got going on over here at our point of view, and I cannot wait till those individuals join us. This phone keep going out and stuff, trying. Oh my Lord, honey. Okay, so over the weekend, we lost one of gospel greats. His name was Rance Allen, and for those of you who don't know him, he was one of the amazing gospel artists. He was a pioneer in gospel music, and he was with the group. I forgot the name of the group. Lord Jesus. But for those of you who don't know, but they sang that song, something about the name Jesus, and he goes. Girl, when I first heard, what is wrong with that man? But rest in peace, man. We hate to see you go, child, but we won't get there. Baby, I tell you, it sounded like Rance had got him a good one. Yeah, that's what I said, Rance Allen. But what's the group he was in too? It was a group, wasn't it? Hi, Terry Coffee Ray. Y'all can catch Coffee with the Coffee Break on Monday nights on her page. I'm not sure what time it airs, but catch Coffee at the Coffee Break. How you doing, Jim? And Tasha Khan. All right, legendary lady Tasha Khan. So anyway, speaking of RIP, over the weekend, this past Sunday was the last night of the legendary Parliament House. Parliament House has been around just as long as I have been born. And I'm lucky enough, this is the picture when I won Miss Parliament House. And so I'm so happy to be a part of that legendary group of entertainers that has won. Stasha Sanchez is also a former Miss Parliament House, and it's a lot of people who have won that pageant. A lot of talent have came through there. A lot of celebrities have came through there. It's gonna be missed. It's really gonna be missed a whole lot, you guys. So Darcel will be on here later. So shout out to the Parliament House. So it's sad to see that go, child. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Because, baby. Yeah. So, as y'all know, we're doing an election, and we have our first transgender woman to be nominated state senator of Delaware in history, and her name is Sarah McBride. So, kudos to Sarah. Yes. The LGBT community is doing big things, child. We are in there. And we also have Stephanie, her name? Stephanie Byers. Yes. Stephanie Byers makes history as the first transgender legislature in Kansas. And then also we have Maureen. Is that on my chat? Did I write it down? Miss Turner. Not Tina. Not Tina. Marie Turner. She makes history as the first non-binary state lawmaker in the United States. Okay, just the LGBTQ element of P. They doing it, baby. They doing it. So, and then they also have two African American gay men that was elected as something too. I caught while I was getting ready for the show, but I didn't get a chance to write it down or nothing. But you know, we making moves. We just need Biden to win, and so we can get our judge. Honey, that's all I got to say about the thing. So right now we're gonna before I do, I want y'all to please share this live, like this live, love this live. Most of all, share this live, share it with your friends, have a watch party, have 2 watch parties if you got 2 pages. You know what I'm saying? Help a girl out. Go subscribe to her YouTube page at Chevelle Brooks 75 so you can get your job. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right now, we're gonna bring in our panelists. Oh, I did good tonight, Jeff. I talked about a lot of stuff. Yeah, real good. Girl, moving along. Child, because guess what? If I didn't have Coco here with me, baby, it would be something to tell the captain. I'm telling you. Thank Picasso. Hey, C. Russell. And hey, Dre. Hey, Jordan. Jordan, what's going on, Jordan? What about them twins, Jeff? So, yeah. We're going to bring in our panelists right now. Because that's what it's time to have conversation, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, right now, thank you, Timothy. So right now, we're gonna bring in our panel. Let's bring in Neil Dupree.
Hello.
Hey, Neil.
How you doing?
Neil, you got light, just you got. Okay, we got audience.
Yes.
Audience. we got audience, just. Child, I see. Oh, my sister waiting on in the wings. That's Porsche Paris. Oh, girl, you look pretty. You went to the beauty shop. Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, what's
lovely over there.
Girl, ready for the boom room, girl.
Oh, baby, yes, ma'am. It's time to turn up after we finish this, girl. We got things to do. And reckon in Mr. No Relation himself. Who need to turn down their TV? I got to turn down something because y'all just hit Coco. Okay, y'all just hit Coco and they're just hollering.
Turn her down.
Hey, Safari. So, what's up, y'all? What's going on? How y'all been? How was y'all weekend, Neil?
I had a very long festive weekend. I did the Halloween stuff. I went like 3-4 parties.
Thank you.
I got home about 8 o'clock Sunday morning. And then I went to brunch and I hosted cars at my house Sunday evening. And then yesterday I had an election night watch party at my house in Crowd Bowl. So that was really fun. I had about 20 of my closest friends over.
What is y'all? Was y'all social distancing?
Hell no.
Yes. Before they came over, everybody took COVID tests and provided me with their results.
You're alive.
Child, I want to see that. Hey, Tinga. Yeah. So I want y'all to have. Are y'all sharing the live on y'all page? Because you know that's all. It's all about sharing.
And I made a watch party.
All right, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, girl. We need viewers. We need viewers. We're trying to move this thing along. Tell me, how was your weekend?
It was wonderful.
What you do?
Grass. I washed my car, and I cleaned the side of the house with the little brush.
With the who?
With the little brush. I had scrubbed my my bricks.
Oh, you was bored.
You take care of your house.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
The right tickets out here. The grass gonna be over 6 inches.
I'm not even being racist, but I'm gonna have to go find me some little Spanish man to come and do that because you know they got the pressure washing and all of that. I know God.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna move to Delaware because this doesn't look like we're gonna go in the red. So I'm moving to Delaware.
Well, we've been in the red over here. Porsche, how was your weekend?
We was born and raised in the red, baby.
Yeah, honey. How was your weekend?
I had a fabulous weekend. Of course, my friend Tony is still here, so he's had me out all weekend. I had a sickening Halloween. Of course, my gay husband turned it as always. And a lot of people was in town, so I met a lot of new people and stuff that kept me going on out until Sunday. And then, of course, Sunday was crunk too. So it's the holiday time. Once my birthday comes, then the holidays is right after that. I try to like tip out a little bit more. That's why I'll be at the boom room tonight, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna have. But one thing y'all didn't say y'all did this weekend, you and Tevin, both of y'all voted this weekend.
Most definitely, it was my first time voting. If I tell y'all, I felt so sickening going up in there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. As I was walking up, I was praying. I was saying, Lord, please let me get up here and understand what's going on this computer, because I would hate to call one of these people over here to help me out. Well, once I got to it and looked and read, I understood everything, and I was able to vote. Of course, I voted for everything that was blue for Democratic. You know, so I felt great about it.
Girl,
I know Tevin had quite.
Let me tell you something. 47 years, and it's my first time voting.
Okay.
Really
I'm happy for you, sister. I'm happy. What about you, Tevin?
Thank you.
You had quite the experience,
when I'm sitting down here, they ran my ID, and I came up as 4 people, and they detained me.
Oh,
what happened?
Yeah, I came up as 4 people, 2 women and 2 men, and they detained me for 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was texting the hell out of Neil.
What?
Yeah, and it was never resolved, and they let me vote. So I kept on saying, well, did I vote or just a random person vote? So we don't know if I voted or if I just was allowed to vote.
What was on the name on the paper?
It wasn't no name. They never got it. They never came up with my name. When I left there, I was still the 2 men and the 2 women, but I voted.
Oh, wow.
It better count.
Well, see, that's what the post was about. I don't know what I just did.
But wait a minute, though, honey.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you voted for Democrats, so that's what you did. It don't matter which one of y'all voted.
Oh, no, but they trying to probably throw that out. That's probably why it was taking so long for them to find out what's going on.
Yeah, so then I get to go down to the tax office to try to see something. They say my driver's license suspended now. So hi.
Oh, Lord. Bless your heart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I ain't having a good time. I'm good. I did it for y'all.
Oh,
Thank
Lord.
You here with us, so we know you good, baby.
Okay. I don't know, because I sent the link to Sophia. Can somebody forward the link to Sophia for me? Right, because I sent it to her and I sent it to Darcel and all them, but I had to send it back to Darcel.
I'll do it.
Okay. So
are you doing it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, got a computer over there?
Mm-hmm.
I do too, sister. You know, my son in town, so I got the laptop set up. I can see all y'all on my TV and all that, girl.
Yeah, we had.
We glad your back to the TV this time.
We hate when you watch TV.
But if I watch this TV, I'm gonna be looking at us, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pay attention.
Thank you. They gonna put some comments up for you so you can talk. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put some comments up so you can be with the people and all that kind of stuff like that. But I'm gonna bring in our co-host, our special guest co-host, and we're gonna get to talking with them. Let's start off with Miss Darcel Stevens.
Thank you, guys.
Y'all show some hearts. Y'all show some hearts around the internet loves. Hi, Darcel.
Hey, how you doing?
We good. Welcome to our point of view again.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hey, I saw decorations in Walmart. It's the season.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I'm ready to put up mine already.
Well, I hope we gonna be jolly. That's all I want. I want us to be jolly. That's what I want. Okay.
Well, I hope we get a gift from Nevada and Arizona then.
Well,
wait before we even go into that, y'all jump. Let me bring our other special guest in. Y'all show some love. This is Dominique Sanchez, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Dominique.
How y'all doing?
Doing well.
Good to see everybody.
Welcome
you
back.
As well.
Thank you. Portia, you tried to mimic my hair?
I did not.
Because most of the time you wear an updo. You be looking like you ready for evening gown, and then tonight you decide you want to come for my style?
Well, now I have a person to make all my wigs. So I have a room full of mannequins with all kind of frontals on it. Girl. It's just tonight I'm going out after this. So I'm gonna put up one of my hair pieces, girl.
Okay, well, next time you know I'm coming, you put your updo on.
Okay.
But you know, I put my phone on, baby.
I'm so glad I curled my hair. Because I did not want to look like we was in some type of girl group tonight, honey.
Girl, okay.
So Darcel, before we get into everything, I want to say that I don't even know what I want to say, but child, I just want to give you a big hug. I want to give you a big hug. How you feeling?
I'm okay. It was an emotional roller coaster. You know, I had been there for 27 years, and that's been a huge part of my life. And I have no regrets. Some things are out of your control, and you just have to accept them. But it was an emotional roller coaster, and I just want to give a shout out to Chantel, Giselle, and Melanie Von Cruz, who all showed up on the final day, and they were such a comfort to me. It's so surreal. I mean, no Parliament House. They're going to demolish that fucker. They sure are.
I heard.
Yeah.
You can't even go by there and take a picture in front of it.
Oh, I don't want to go by there anymore. When I put my car in reverse, that was it. And you just move on to the next chapter. And Chevelle, this is what I said. I thank the owners who had it for 21 years. Before they came, it was going to be sold to some straight folks, and who knows what would happen to it then. But I thank them for keeping it afloat for 21 more years, so that we can have a safe haven in an environment where we can be ourselves. And all good things come to an end. All the good things do.
Yeah.
Well,
but thank you all. It's like condolences.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It really is. It's crazy. But I watched the video of y'all doing the last number. You know, everybody was talking about how emotional it was and this and that. I watched it, and then I started crying. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, I'm not even there. But it was just so emotional sometimes.
Yeah,
I got history there too.
And the community really showed out. I mean, it's probably in 14 days we'll know how much the community showed out. But it was a lot of folks there that just came and said goodbye, because you're talking about 45 years. That's a lot of history. A lot of history. And so many generations.
Y'all should have set fire to the right and watched it burn down across the street.
A bonfire.
That did cross my mind.
Yeah, but y'all should have did it yourself.
We'll help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all know this election is going on, but now we count votes. So we just waiting in the wings, and they talking about we might have to wait till Friday. So what you got to say about that, Darcel?
Well, I've been watching a lot. First of all, I refuse to watch CNN or any television because it just gets me all worked up, and I can't go to that dark space again like I did in 2016. And you know, Chevelle, I'm all into politics, and I dive deep in. And like you, I kind of I had a big event going on, thinking that this was in the bag, and Donald Trump won. But for this time, I'm keeping away from television. I'm relying on social media. I got a couple of apps that keeps me informed. And I got a ring of people that we talk within the Orlando community of Democrats. And it looks really promising. I don't count any of my eggs until they're hatched. But I tell you, this election means more. And I voted in I'm probably older than all of y'all on here tonight. But I've seen a lot of elections, and I voted for a Republican. I'm a moderate, and I have never seen nothing like this. The very soul of our country is on the balance right now, and it's blowing in the wind. And I tell you, I think that we're going to be able to pull this off and restore some type of decency to this country. I need a break in 2020.
I need him to get his judge.
Yeah.
I need him to get his judge. I need the country. We need to get our judge. What you got to say, Dominique?
It's been stressful, but I think for me, they had been saying all along it was going to be a tight race.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I just had no, delusions of grandeur that it was going to be a quick landslide, because I think that Trump empowered so many people to show their true selves. And I think they have come out of the woodworks, and they're not going back in. Even if we pull this off, they're not going to go back in, because they have been allowed to be free for so long. And this is what they've been wanting to do for a long time. And someone has empowered them to do it out in the open. I didn't watch any of the news yesterday either. I was flipping back and forth from the tennis channel to the Food Network, because I just knew that my anxiety would just be too much to just sit there. Right. And I even had to quit looking at Facebook, because, everybody was being just so negative about the whole process, just because they were wanting it to get the results so quickly. And I said, okay, I can't even look at this anymore. But I'm very hopeful. We have a lot of work to do, because even if Biden, or when Biden wins the election, there's so much more work to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's just opening the door. Him winning the election, people are going to have to get together. They're going to have to organize as much as they can get together to complain. They need to be having parties, writing letters to their state senators, to their state Congress people, calling on the phone, flooding their phone lines, leaving messages. I mean, we're going to have to be more active than we've ever been before.
And that is true. What you got to say, Neil? How do you feel about what's going on with the
counting vote?
Yeah.
Oh, I think everybody should take their time counting votes. I mean, I'm not rushing it at all. To me, actually, nothing's been a surprise, like a major surprise with the states that Biden has won or Trump. Arizona, I figured it was going to go the way it's going, especially with Cindy McCain coming out and endorsing Biden. I felt that Arizona was going to turn blue, and it did. And they picked up a Senate seat also. Right. So Florida doesn't surprise me, because I'm from Florida, so I know how Florida goes back and forth.
Neil, can I interject something in Florida? Neil, one of the things that really encouraged me, now we lost Florida, but what really encouraged me was I had been talking to Esme Russell, who you probably know, she's Cuban descent. And, the Cubans, they are not,
and that was another thing.
But Dade County, where the Cubans are, it turned blue. It turned blue. And some of the hot spots for Republican, like in Tampa, Alachua County, Gainesville, Duval County,
Jacksonville,
they turned blue, which was, now we still lost, we turned red, but that was extremely encouraging to Florida, because that never really happened. And so as a Floridian, I take a lot of solace in that happening. The future looks a little brighter because of those major counties that typically were Republican turned blue. Especially
Miami. We didn't even think about that. We just we knew that y'all was red. And see, and for us, we know that a lot of places we go to is predominantly African American or Cuban descent. So Dominican or something like that. So that's why it was baffling to me that it did turn out. But now that you said that those certain counties did turn, they did turn. So that
and I think I think down in Miami, what's happening is you're seeing a lot of the older Cubans rest their soul, probably dying off now. A whole nother generation is coming about. But that was something remarkable happened down in Miami, because there was no way I thought that Miami was going to turn blue. I never did. I just knew that was going to be red. But the whole state turned red. I mean, he got the electoral votes, but there's some promising thing in Florida.
But it happens in Florida. I mean, sometimes in Florida it's blue. I mean, it was blue for a while for Bill Nelson when he was a senator, and then it turns. But even in the Atlanta area, I think that's why Georgia's so close, because we have suburbs now that are turning blue, like Cobb, Gwinnett. Like a lot of the Atlanta suburbs are turning blue for the first time. And I think that's why the race is so close in Atlanta or in Georgia.
In Georgia.
What's Fulton County? Where's that at?
Fulton County is Atlanta.
That's Atlanta?
That's Atlanta. So, and
So
then
I feel like it's wonderful that we can all talk about this together. And it's wonderful that people have the right to go and vote. But in my heart of hearts, I feel just like at the end of the day, it's already written who's going to be president. We just playing a part in acting out what life is supposed to be. But it's already written who's going to be, who's going to be president this year. Whether they take 5 days, 6 days, 2 weeks, it's already written. We're just doing our part as human beings as living our life day to day to go and vote. So at the end of the day, whoever is the president, we just have to know in our mind and in our hearts that we got to walk forward and be the best person that we can be, regardless of who the president is or not.
And we got to be vigilant, like Darcel say. We have to be vigilant, and we got to start making change, but not afraid, and we got to start walking the walk and talking the talk, and we have to write, like Dominique said, we got to write to our congressmen and senators and all that kind of stuff. We got to make the change. If we don't do it, who gonna do it for us?
Right.
I mean, well, I don't necessarily think that is the president is chosen or whatever, and I do think people have to get out here. You have to get out here. You have to vote, and you have to wait in lines if it takes that. Because I've seen states that turn from one color to another color. I've seen candidates who won states the first time and then win states the second time. So I really think this election not only made Democrats, blacks, gays, whoever, push out and go vote blue, but it also made those Trump supporters go out in record numbers as well. Like, because the race is closer than I thought it would be.
Right.
So it's a lot of people that are Trump supporters that's not publicly saying it, but they are voting for him.
And that's people voted.
But also on top of that, though, that we have, I think it matters because we've seen a difference. Because look at last presidential election in comparison to this presidential election. So many of us were inactive, and we have seen what being inactive can do. This year we were more activated. Now we're seeing what that can do. So I do believe it does matter. I
remember last year before I went to sleep, and I didn't even vote last year, but I was paying attention before I fell asleep.
Not last year, but 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Not last year, sorry, y'all. But before, when I went to sleep, girl, Hillary Clinton was leading, and when I woke up the next morning, Trump was president.
I was devastated.
That's a whole story with the Electoral College, which some people think needs to be abolished. That was my next question. Do y'all think that the Electoral College should be abolished, or do y'all think they should keep it?
I keep having I have mixed emotions about it, because I understand. I understand why it's important, because those places in the Midwest, places that don't have a large population, you still want their voice to be heard.
To be heard, right?
Yeah.
But we have like places,
Texas. Yeah, so it's not fair that a place like New York, Texas, California, Florida, Pennsylvania, and Illinois would determine who's the president, because those are the more populous.
Baby, you leave it up to Texas, it's gonna be Republican every time.
But
Texas, it's gonna be Republican every time. Now, back in the 80s,
I don't think so.
That type of stuff, you probably could have got a Democrat out of these girls, but baby, Texas is straight red. Period.
But I don't. It has turned. It was blue before, but here
lately, it purple. Is it
purple? No, it ain't purple. It's red.
It ain't purple. It's most definitely red, baby. In Texas, it's most definitely red.
But I do think that, you know, I'm like Porsche. I don't think that, you know, it'll have to be something gonna have to really happen for them to turn blue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because Texas
Well,
is
well,
straight red. I mean, we don't.
And because we've been red for a while.
Yes, and we're red, and we don't face a lot of issues that a lot of places face because, you know, Texas got money. They got that black diamond, which is that oil. So we don't face a lot of stuff like unemployment issues and stuff. We face it, but not as hard as other places. But they most definitely Republican, period.
well, you know, for me, this whole election is not about the issues. Joe Biden made it about the issues, but Donald Trump is not running on the issues. He's running on fear, and it's about power and control and having the status quo. And
that's for him, yeah.
Most definitely.
From Lindsey Graham get reelected to Lindsey Graham.
McConnell got reelected.
Out of there. McConnell got, and you know, it's just these people. But there was some who, like in Arizona, Kelly, he just got elected to the Senate.
Right.
And I think, according to my sources, the Senate is tied, which means the vice president will break the tie. But if they can get one more person to go with them, usually Mitt Romney, then we can pass some laws along with the House.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just really, really happy to see that this is out of all the elections in history, more people voted in this election than any other election in history. And people are coming out to vote. And whether they vote for Trump or for Biden, it is a good thing that they're participating. Yeah. Because voting is not a right, y'all. It's not a right. I used to think it's a right. It's the privilege. If it was a right, those felons who served their time and got out would have been able to vote in Florida.
Exactly.
It's a privilege. And our privilege can be taken away from us from getting a speeding ticket to anything else.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
I'm really happy to see people exercise their privilege to vote. And
what changes would y'all like to see over the next 4 years?
Well, first of all, I'd like to see Trump go. That's the
first. You know, I think if Biden wins, I think the change would need to be unifying and bringing people together. And I think Biden would do that by his cabinet would probably be very diverse with some Republicans and Democrats. Mm-hmm. And I think he's going to do multiple things to unify the parties where it's not as bipartisan. So I think that's one of the first things that's going to happen with
that's what he's known as.
Yes.
He's known as a person who brings people together. He's very there. And I like when he said he would be president of all the people, not just of his party. Yeah.
Correct.
And
do y'all know that I was listening to the news while I was getting ready to do this, and so I was hearing some things, and they said that slavery was still legal in Utah, and I looked at the TV like, what? Did y'all hear that?
It might be an old law that's still on the book that never got struck down.
And they were saying something about that about a law, and they said that, but that's absolutely crazy. That's like ludicrous. So I'm going to look further into it because I want to know, and I was just like, I could not believe what it was saying. Sophia just came in, y'all.
Hey, Sophia. I don't see
Sophia.
her.
Hi, Sophia.
How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Look dark in here. I'm at work, baby. What's going on?
Welcome to Our Point of View. We sitting up talking about the election. How you feel about what's going on with the counting of the votes now, and we might have to wait till Friday.
Nah, we're gonna wait till Friday. It's over.
What you thinking?
I don't think you're gonna have to wait.
Me either. Nope.
You think so?
I think we'll know something tomorrow.
I think
you're right, Dominique.
I think we'll know something tomorrow
late tonight
because the Arizona guy said that they're not going to stop. They're going to work all night long. The guy in Georgia said they brought in fresh people to pick up the counting of the vote. I think we'll know something tomorrow.
I said
in Arizona, Biden's leading in Arizona.
Correct.
By a lot. Yeah.
And then the thing about it is that even if Trump does win Georgia, that doesn't guarantee that he's going to get all of the electoral votes.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
So, it still could be a done deal tomorrow.
There's a miracle.
Yes, man, because I think
for Trump for him to have a pathway.
Yeah,
right. Well, you might not know. It might be Friday when you know about Pennsylvania or those places because they still have multiple days of turning their ballots after election. Like
But
if it's postmarked.
Marsha, why you
Yeah,
so quiet?
if Joe
Mama,
meets
I ain't been quiet. I've been
270,
talking.
I'll shut up and let me just say this: if Joe meets
Well, I thought
270
you were gonna be
before
quiet. You
Friday,
still talking.
those votes still count for Pennsylvania. We still need to know all of that. So just
Yes,
because
we
he
do.
reaches 270, it's important that we know where those electoral votes goes for those states that did not contribute to his win, his
I think
electoral win.
I think Trump kind of knows that it's going to be trouble in those states because he's already did lawsuits in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Georgia.
But he already talking about court. So yeah.
So that
But
means that's a sign of defeat.
I'm telling y'all, just like he won by razor thin margins 4 years ago, it's the same thing that's happening now. And the writing is on the wall. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are going to be the next president and vice president of these United States of America. And that's why they're filing all these lawsuits, because they see it. And then the votes that are outstanding that have not been counted, they're in heavily Democratic areas. The same way that they caught up with them in Georgia, because those were the Fulton County and DeKalb County votes in Georgia, heavily Democratic areas. And the outstanding ballots that are left in Pennsylvania are heavily Democratic areas. And then the early vote, Joe Biden and the Democrats, they did a great job of getting the Democrats to go and vote early, to write and cast their votes early, because they knew that this pandemic was going on and they didn't want to take the risk of people staying home, being afraid to stand in line and possibly catch coronavirus by trying to cast their vote. So they pushed for people to do mail-in ballots and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I would shit. I mean, I would. No, I'm trying not to cuss, but I would just faint if went below. I would just faint. But there is hope, Sophia. You were talking about in Cobb County and Fulton County and all those counties where it's heavily Democratic, and especially the suburb area, which is something Donald Trump turned off a lot of white suburban moms with his rhetoric.
And not only that, because Fox News has already called Arizona for Biden. And
I was shocked. Fox News.
Kellyanne Conway was on there a while ago, and she was trying to justify them not calling Arizona for Biden. And then the commentators, and this is on Fox News, Trump's channel, and they were telling him, listen, they said the votes are not there for you all to catch him with the lead that he has. That if the votes, if you all see something that we don't see, then tell us. And she was like, no. We think we have a possibility. We have hope. But the thing about Arizona is people have to remember Arizona is John McCain's state. Trump has been John McCain forever. And he has even disrespected that man during his death. And so now it's just like Arizona is
payback.
It would be a shame for them to turn red.
Yeah, it's karma.
It would be a shame if they turn red.
And the young lady,
you're right,
shot,
Sophia.
The congressman that got shot, Gabby Gilford.
Gifford. Gabby.
Her husband is the one that is taking the Senate seat that was left vacant by John McCain. So that is a Democrat.
He won.
Yeah, a Democrat taking the Senate seat.
And he was also an astronaut.
Yeah. So it's just like a whole lot of stuff. And then it's just like, this goes to show people that when we say every vote counts, y'all see that every vote really counts. And then a lot of people, last time when Hillary lost by a razor thin margin, a lot of people were upset. But now the reverse is happening because people did not give up on their vote. And they went out, they're like, well, child, they got us the last time, and I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I know here in Georgia, all of the entertainers, and not just in Georgia, but in Florida, Houston, Mississippi, everywhere that I went in, West Virginia, Savannah, all these places, the gay community was talking about how important it is to vote. And then the gay community got together and everybody was showing their stickers when they went voted and everything. And by
Yeah.
them doing that, that motivated other people like, you know what, I'm going to go and vote. And then, and Chevelle, your mama, when she went viral, Chevelle mama did a 40-something-second video, went viral, and that reached a lot of people, gay, straight, and otherwise.
It sure did.
CNN and, Oprah show and Ellen show.
That was
and
powerful, Chevelle. Very powerful.
TMC.
Everywhere. And it says something to
that was powerful.
That thank you. That we do need to get out there and vote, and just somebody that's normal like her, to do something like that, and it wasn't to like encourage them. It was for us, for family and stuff like that. So
I just want to add, Chevelle, I just want to add, when voting becomes trendy, like when they were doing the ice bucket challenge or any other thing, when voting becomes trendy, it catches on like wildfire. To not have voted would have been out of the trend and frowned upon. And I think that's what happened. By any means necessary, with the catalyst of things that happened in 2020, from Black Lives Matter to the police brutality, to the lies, to the misogyny, to coronavirus, all of those things, how could you put your head in the sand without using the only power you have to speak, to vote? You had to be in this trend this time around, or you were irrelevant.
Because if you ever say you don't have a voice, this is your time to have your voice heard. This is you
absolutely
standing up for your country and how you live. This is supposed to be the land of the free and the land of opportunity. But now it don't even seem like that.
And not only that, this election shows us how racist the United States is.
Yes.
Because with all of the stuff that Donald Trump has done, all the people and the communities that he has disrespected, there is no way that this race should be razor thin. It should have been a runaway. But it just goes to show you that America is a racist country, and they're going to have to face it.
Because I'm still at awe at the fact that people saw what he have done these last 4 years, and you still voted for him. You still believe in it, and he trying to run it. The producer.
Oh my goodness!
The producer said we had to go to commercial.
The producer didn't tell us.
Baby,
I was just talking, girl, and I said, "Oh, they cut me off."
Baby, the producer has said, "Oh, y'all talking too much." The people that pay for the show gotta get some advertising time.
We sorry, Miss Coco.
We don't even get.
So we sorry, Miss Coco. And wait, and I look over there at her. She like.
I'm like, can we get a 30-second heads up?
I was right in on the military, and I went, "Oh, they cut our troops off. They cut off my statement about my church, our troops.
They're coming for Trump." Y'all read.
But what I wanted to say about the military, Chevelle, was that many of my military friends, because I still have a lot of military friends, because I'm a veteran. While they couldn't publicly say it because Trump is their commander in chief, it's time for change. They were very well hit to the point. It was hit. The rhetoric that he said about John McCain and about the military, hit home. It really hit home. And
I'm glad
it's time for change. When you got the military talking about change, something's blowing in the wind. And I'm very happy. I'm proud of our military. I really am. Yeah.
And with this election, we have had. This election has had the most people to ever vote in an election in history. They have over 150 million people to vote in this election. And Trump is upset because you ain't heard that much talk about Russia. Russia couldn't help it. We was out.
Do y'all
this
think
election
that
ain't about issues, not fear?
Do y'all think that with this election that the celebrity had a lot of impact on the candidates like they usually have, or do y'all think it was more so of the people?
No,
I think it was more so of the people.
Black lives matter.
It was the people.
Yes.
It was the people. 50 Cent and Lil Wayne and all of them, baby, no ma'am.
Yeah, the celebrities was confusing us.
But with Lil Wayne and Lil Pump and all those celebrities, all those
Ice
black guys that got behind Trump, they have a lot of young followers. And those followers were voting for Trump. And that's why this election was so razor thin in certain areas, because he got a lot of black men to vote for him.
He sure
did. And that's what I was. That I was thinking. We was talking about earlier about the black men that were voting for Trump.
And not only that, but
that's
the Latinos.
crazy.
They say the Latinos were voting for him heavily too.
Not Carter B.
And that's why he
Carter B fans was voting for Democrat, baby, Joe Biden. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. But the black men, that's an issue that really, after this election, we need to address more of. When we think, and I thank God for our black women, the black women who carries the Democratic Party, who has consistently carried the Democratic Party, and we wouldn't have
for years.
We wouldn't have a Congress. We wouldn't have a House of Representatives that is blue if it was not for black women.
Black women,
always fell short. They fell short. And people like Lil Wayne and Ice Cube and even 50 Cent and all these others who want to throw their weight in days before an election, they were quiet during the primary. It's just disturbing to me. And they need to be called out. And we as black people, when we hear a little tune that we like and is made by Lil Wayne, we need to say, F you, like Lil Wayne, remember that.
For them, like y'all want to cancel Chrisette Michelle for singing at for Trump. Y'all need to cancel them.
Absolutely.
Yes,
cancel them. But they won't, Chevelle. That's just the hypocrisy of it.
And the Wayne about he don't get involved in politics. Then all of a sudden at the last minute, he wants to go up there and stand up there talking about he's supporting Trump. But I would put it past Trump, giving them a big check for them to do that.
To do what they right. Of course, it's about money. At the end of the day.
I think you guys are.
Well, he was paying people.
Well,
Go ahead. I couldn't hear.
Neil.
With Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, 50 Cent, those black men are doing it for the financial aspect of it and the business deals. Mm-hmm. However, other black men, especially in the South, and I'm thinking of black men in my family, it's a lot of conservative black people in the South and around. It's black men who, don't like gay rights, don't like abortion. They're very conservative. And so
or women in power.
Yes, or women in power. So it doesn't
thank you, Darcel. Thank you.
That some black men voted for Trump. That doesn't surprise me because I found that blacks in the South, a lot of them are very conservative.
But the thing about
that conversation,
a lot of those, Lil Wayne and 50 Cent and all of them, a lot of their followers are gay.
Yeah, and Neil, the conversation that you just brought up, that's a conversation that needs to be had about black men. That's a real conversation that needs to be had.
But the Democratic Party is going to have to regroup and reassemble because there are a lot of things that we have to do. We have to do better in getting the Hispanic vote. We have to do better with getting the black men vote. We have to do better with getting the LGBT vote because we have our first LGBT transsexual who has won a state
In Delaware.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
she got
we
a
have
Senate seat. In
we have a young lady that's in St. Louis. She's going to Congress now because
Marie.
she started
Cori
as an
Bush.
activist. She's a nurse, she's a single mom, she's a black lady, and
Yeah.
she won overwhelmingly in St. Louis. So
Yeah,
she's
Cori
a
Bush is her name.
but
What's
the
her name?
Democrats
Cori Bush.
have to get together
Okay.
and they have to sit down and we have to reinvent our party. And hopefully, I'm prayerful
It's
that
too.
with him bringing in Kamala Harris, she's younger, she know how to reach the young people. She's going to be out there. So hopefully, she can bring the party together and bring the change about that we need in the Democratic Party. Because although we may win this election by razor thin margin, we still got our homework to do so we can broaden our tent to bring the people inside the Democratic Party, like the Hispanic and the black men. And the thing about it is there's no way the Hispanic community should have been voted for Donald Trump the way they voted for him out with him putting those kids in those cages alone. That should have been enough for them to turn against him. But it wasn't.
Sophia,
Right, that
that's
wall
a
was
bit. That's
whole wall.
most of them don't think. Most of them don't think that that was Hispanic, but you're talking about Mexicans. You got Puerto Ricans, you got Cubans, you got Mexicans, you got Dominicans, you got all these different
a whole lot of
they all speak Spanish, and one don't like another. So the
And I'm
Cubans
telling
don't
you,
think there's nothing wrong with what Trump's doing in Mexico. But the fact of the matter is that the Democratic Party is so many different people and factions under our umbrella, unlike the Republican Party, who, if you ever notice the Republicans, when they, even if it's a lie, they all close ranks and say the same lie. We can't do that in the Democratic Party because we got so many people under our umbrella, so many different groups. And like you were saying, Sophia, hopefully we can maybe not broaden that umbrella, but maybe bring it in a little closer to include everybody, but to have somewhat of a unified message. Because our message is here.
Right.
This one wants to think that. This one thinks that. You know.
But what I feel that we have to do better is that, like I was saying earlier, we have got to mobilize and we've got to make our voices heard instead of expecting other people to do it for us, or just expect for it to just fall from the sky and it starts happening. Because one thing that you can say about white people, they're going to make sure that their demands are heard and that their demands are met. And they're going to keep digging and digging and digging until they get what they want. And we're going to have to start doing that same thing.
Yeah, then we
But we
label
do that, but when we do that,
all
when we
politics.
do that, they call us angry.
Yeah, the angry black person.
We angry when we do that.
Yeah, but
and then we gotta find a way. We gotta find a way to reach the younger people too, the younger generation, because the younger generation is not excited about our ticket.
Yeah, but I think we should start doing everything that y'all said, but we shouldn't wait till election time to do it. This is
exactly. Yes, exactly, Portia. That's true.
But
you have to remember, all politics is local. And that's one thing that coronavirus.
And you got to get into your
all politics is local, and you got to start from a local level. Politics doesn't bubble from the top from the president.
Right.
It bubbles from the local district. Your congressman, your commissioner, all of that is so important. And y'all were talking about young people. Invite them to sit on some city council. Be a carrier for anything. Anything. Just do anything. Politics. Get in those caucuses.
I do think 2 years ago when the squad got elected to Congress, they got a lot of heat because they came in with this very progressive agenda, and older Democrats was really taken aback by them. But instead of being taken aback by them, you should have invited them to the table and listen to those people.
But this is the thing, Neil. This is the thing. They came in. It's just like with every other profession. When you come somewhere and you knew, you got to respect who's there. That's just like me going to Congress my first year, and I'm trying to tell Congressman John Lewis what to do. The thing about it is, this is something y'all won. This is y'all first time here. Y'all need to sit out and learn the ropes. And then, what we went through, we didn't see what was coming. And then the way Nancy Pelosi handled Donald Trump, nobody in Congress could handle Donald Trump the way Nancy Pelosi did. But the squad came in there, wanted
Absolutely.
to replace Nancy Pelosi and lead the Democratic Party in Congress. It's like, no, you need to get in here, sit down, and learn from Nancy Pelosi so she can pass on to you what you need to do and how you need to do it, because she know the law like the back of her hand.
She sure does.
Okay.
She knew the law. She knew what he could and could not do. And when he came in there talking about he was going to go over there and give the State of the Union address, she said, no, you're not. We already know the State of the Union. It's closed. And until you open it up, we are not going to have no State of the Union address. You are not welcome over here. They couldn't do that.
Fine, but y'all keep talking about how everybody needs to do this and everybody needs to do that. They need to do all this training and talking months before the election. Don't wait till it's time to elect and then start trying to go out and preach.
But this is what you need to understand about elections. Like Darcel Stevens just said.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. So we know we got to do that and all this and that, but we gonna talk about this till the sun comes blue. So now we got to do is sit up and wait. We got to move on with the conversation. We got other stuff. I'm gonna let you say. I'm gonna let you say what you got. I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, but I just wanted y'all to know that this conversation was finna come to a halt. You know,
go ahead. Elections are local, and elections are not every 4 years. Elections go on year round, but everybody gets involved during the presidential election. If they elected for a dog catcher in your city, you should go and vote. They are voting for the PTA. They voting for
everything. I vote every time there's an election.
School board, city council members at large, the waterworks people. They are voting for those people year round. So y'all just get excited about the elections that come up, the presidential election. But the people who win city council president and city councilman and school board president and all that, that is just a stepping stone for them to graduate to senator and Congress and president and vice president, all that stuff. So we need to vote, be involved in elections year round.
And I hope that y'all support me. I hope that y'all get the boom boom room support.
When it's time for election, talk about it to me 6 months before, so I could be on board.
Well, speaking of that and what Sophia said, moving on to something else, going to our runoff elections, because it's going to be some runoff elections, and that is just as important for you guys to go out and vote during these runoff elections, especially in Georgia. We got a Senate race that's going to be a runoff election, and I'm sure in other states they have runoff. So you guys need to be just as motivated to go out and vote another month from now.
Raphael won now. Raphael won
last minute to get them on board. Get them on board now. Don't stop.
We understand. So,
but hold on, they should have already been on board. Been on board, because if they'd have been on board, it wouldn't been no runoff. But I understand why it's a runoff, because it was like about 12 people running for that seat. That was Congressman John Lewis.
And do you have any comments that you want to leave us with, Darcel, before you go?
I love y'all.
Me?
And I know Sophia gotta go to work. So
bye, Sophia.
Bye, Sophia. Bye, Sophia.
We love you, Sophia.
Bye, Miss Sophia.
I want to get on your show, Chevelle.
Hold on, Sophia. Where they can catch you at?
Huh?
Where can they catch you at?
Oh, I ain't falling.
Where they can hear you at?
We are you radio. WERU radio. We are you radio. Monday through Fridays, 2 to 6. And then I'll be on my YouTube channel, Miss Sophia, and y'all got all my social media stuff. And Chevelle, cash out me. You got all those sponsors. Cash out me. I love y'all.
I love you too.
Bye, Annie.
Chevelle, my parting words are y'all hire a girl. I don't have a job. If you're a show director, I need a job. I will travel. The Parliament House is supposed to reemerge. We're all actively looking at some places now. But until that happens, y'all hire a girl. I would love to come to your state, even if it's cold.
Because now you're on the road. Now you can go on the road.
On the road again.
I'm on my way to be show director in Columbus, Darcel. I'll hit you up in your inbox.
Please do, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Look at God. Thank you, Darcel, for joining us.
I love you guys.
Love you
Love
too. You have a good
Love
night.
you too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
How did I get out of here?
I like this. We're gonna go to a little quick commercial break, you guys.
Y'all come on in.
Not that one. I'm earthquaking, room shaking, and money making. I put the boom in every room. That's why I stay fully booked. On the go with Boom, so that means she need to be on the go and all that kind of stuff. So I'm taking bookings too, like Darcel said. I'm just gonna have to wear my mask and wear my shield and all that kind of stuff. So y'all, if y'all need to have me out there and kicking Twitter and stuff over 50, book a girl. You know what I'm just saying? Or you can get our point of view and have us come to your town and we will do the show live from your city. Okay, y'all.
Okay.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. We love you too. I really enjoyed
I'm so glad you're here.
I
love being here. You've been ignoring me though.
Who, me?
Yeah, because I was trying to see if that Mack truck was ready to park.
Okay.
Child, look, y'all. So over the weekend, you know, it was Halloween and stuff, and all the celebrities. Girl, what? See, that's why we got the. See, that's
She's still celebrating her birthday.
Girl, yes, girl.
No, girl, I was back there reading y'all.
For what? Reading us for what, Porsche?
I feel like, don't wait until election time to start getting so serious about preaching.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. We moving on from that. We understand your point.
Well, I thought you asked me what I was talking about, and I was back there.
Girl, we done went to a commercial break and everything. That segment is over. Where have you been?
I know about the election break. I was just trying to let y'all know where I was over her.
Girl, we didn't care. That's gone, Miss Thing. We finna move on to the next. We in the next.
Well, let's move on, sister. I'm ready.
Girl, put that glass down.
Baby, yes, ma'am. What's up?
So over the weekend it was Halloween and all the celebrities had dressed up. All the gays had dressed up. You know, the gays love Halloween. I'm so glad to. So that's the straights love it too. But I hate Halloween. But that Sierra turned it for me. So y'all already know. Sierra did Janet Jackson. So, you know, I thought that was on point. I love to watch people dressed up. But she was so cute, right? And then you have
she was
who else is in there? Oh, Miss Thing. Kendall Jenner as Pamela Anderson from Barbed Wire. Kylie Jenner. Oh, because it was Kylie's birthday or something. I think it was Kylie's birthday or something like that. So that's her costume. She was the snake woman or something. But baby, they turned it up there. And but they got the Medusa.
Always turn it every year.
Yeah, she turned it every year. Every year. That's who turned it.
That's the winner. That's the winner. That's the winner right there.
Yes, he did.
There we go. That's the winner.
But wait, y'all did a horrible job at airbrushing that breastplate out around that neck. Now come on now. He looked like my granddaughter, Paris Brooks from North Carolina on the bike.
Well, girl, what the gays picture is?
What who?
The regular gays, like there ain't no superstars.
What who?
The regular gays.
Who else we got? Who we got next, girl? Oh, Kim K was Miss Thing from what's that show y'all was watching on? Tiger King.
I wasn't watching it.
Everybody wanted to wear that. I seen so many of this costume right here, but no, I ain't mad at it. She looks sickening in it. She the one ate it.
Well, girl,
and amongst the celebrities is my nephew, Alan the Great. He was Sinead and Uncle Clifford. Baby, now that's who turns it. He turns it every year for me. So I call him the King of Halloween. But we also got the Queen of Halloween. It ain't her. It ain't her, but yeah, we're gonna go back to that. This is the Queen of Halloween. This is how the Clume turns it. And you gotta go to her page. You gotta go to her page and
she had did that.
Yes, she did, girl. Yes, she did.
All right.
Go on, Heidi.
She was all right.
How the Clune turns.
Oh, now Porsche.
Now, girl, how the Clune turns it every year, and she got a video to go with it.
My gay husband outfit look better than all those girls.
Girl, your gay husband did not make the cut, sister. Girl, your gay husband did not make the cut, sister. I am so sorry. She had looked pretty as usual, but she did not make the cut, sister.
Girl, he was sickening.
Okay, but this was even supposed to be on the roster tonight. But go back to the picture of Vanjie. Okay. Oh, that's why Coco fucking up y'all, because she on her phone too talking to Frank.
No.
So
make it big so we can see the.
His mama club?
Baby, we can't make it big. We don't do all that portion. This is like they can see that tuck is out there just like that. So in the midst of me going through looking for people who did take that down, Jim. You know who we I was looking for celebrities and people that was good for Halloween. I ran by that, and I like Vanjie. I don't have nothing against Vanjie, but in that
I love her, but wrong
in
is
that
wrong.
you just not gonna touch her. And then somebody in the comments has said, "Oh, since Vanjie not tucking no more, I'ma stop tucking." See, that's where it starts. Yeah. That right there, and that go with the no pants. That goes with the no titties. Yeah. That goes with all of that.
All of that mess
that we were talking about last week. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure Neil and Tevin wouldn't tuck either.
Well,
it's tired. We're gonna see next week. I'm coming to the show as the Beauty Queen.
I would tuck.
They accepting that too now. So you know,
Tevin, you probably would tuck because you're a Brooks. You know better.
Hello,
you're a Brooks, baby. You're a Brooks. You know better.
Especially if you're gonna put on a wig. But if you're not, you better wang, and all up in there, Jim.
Well, I'm a Brooks.
Drag name,
but the tuck.
Neil, what's your last
Hold on
name?
a second,
Neil, what's your last name, baby?
Dupree.
Neil, what?
Dupree.
He probably wouldn't tuck either.
Alonzo almost don't tuck.
So who don't tuck? That's Dupree's.
Because all the boys don't tuck.
I just said you probably. All I said is that you probably wouldn't tuck. I don't know who the beginner of the. I don't know who the beginner of the Dupree's is, but all the Dupree's I know.
You want the results first or the winner first? Okay.
You like so boyish, you so you so dudeish. I don't think that you would.
I'll be in a ballroom gown, so I won't have to tuck.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. I got you. A ballroom gown.
Yes. Y'all want to see a ballroom gown with no shoes on? I'll just be walking in flat.
Dog, no shoes.
You'll only be able to see the slides at the beginning of the slides. I'm gonna have them toned out. I'm gonna
catch that husk. I'm gonna catch that.
You lucky we're a family show. I'll show you my tuck.
I'm gonna catch that heel though. Because I'm gonna want to see you got this ball gown. What kind of shoe you got on, baby? I want to see it. Can you pull your gown up?
Oh no, they're not going to see that.
I am. If I'm in the building, I'm gonna want to see because I want to know if your shoe is just as big as this ball gown, baby.
They're not gonna be able to get past this.
They all around.
No. They not. But I'm gonna want to see that heel.
She talking about Neil not tucking under his ball gown.
In charge number.
I ain't leave nobody in charge. I had to go tinkle, honey, and I had already used my commercial break, so I had to go. And as y'all see, you can say I wash my hands and sanitize. So after
I wanted to know what kind of shoe Neil was gonna have on under that ball gown untucked.
Nothing.
Porsche out.
And that's exactly what he said. Nothing.
Well, Porsche, I was trying to like be nice because being that I am a Dupree and you are Paris.
Very much so. The very first Paris. The very first.
Are you the last one?
The very first.
Are you the last one too?
30 30-some years of being the first. Yeah, what about it?
Well, however,
you set a very high standard for your family, Portia.
I do.
Especially if you came out of teen.
I do.
Well, speaking of family and all that kind of stuff, over the weekend they had a virtual MBU pageant. I did not know anything was going on, but Pierre Clark and Gia Tejour won the pageant. I didn't even know that it was a pageant going on, and so the results was it was a MBU virtual MBU Mr. Miss virtual MBU 2021 whoever, and they had the results of the pageant. I didn't even know it was like people in it. So wait, Trinity tied with Gia for presentation. Trey Songz won formal wear. Gia and Trinity. How many people was in? Oh, so it was another girl, which was Landon. So she tied with Gia for sportswear. Wait, Gia and Landon. Oh, Gia, that's a boy.
First, girl second.
Oh, okay. So how many people was in this pageant? Wait, Giselle was in the pageant and Jerry was in the pageant.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Hilton.
Yeah. And Nigeria.
And somebody they didn't know.
Tevin, was you in the pageant?
Who?
Oh, I had already won.
Oh, Tevin was the king with Trinity. But wait, Trinity was running.
I just read it today. She gave away the pageant, and she didn't tell me nothing.
Who had the virtual pageant?
Trinity. After we was crying.
Oh wait. So I get it now. So
I guess it was the virtually marriages.
Y'all know what this is. So I don't need Trinity to be getting mad years later when somebody. No, ma'am, Trinity. This is all like the Tamisha stuff. She gonna be talking about she the owner and didn't win and no. You know, I hope she got that written down somewhere that she's the owner of that and stuff like that.
Oh, she was hot. She thought her placement should have been higher.
Trinity did. I did not even.
I did never seen nobody work themselves in the pants.
Huh?
What? Well, I seen what Tamisha should have won.
It was a play. It was just, it was plenty of play. So the thing about the pageant is, it let me know that those people that had won, you guys have great ideas.
And no money.
But it let me know that people have great ideas.
So my thing is,
it let me know that also that everybody in the pageant, you don't have the finances, and everybody not a size 2 and 0 model. That's a part of it. Y'all
don't leave out
the back.
Don't leave out the back, baby.
That's what you can't post pictures with this size 0, size 2 model, but the back is huge in real life.
This is what I was gonna do.
My back was little the few times I entered.
The few times you entered?
I've had the same back all 2 times I've entered. My back have not got no bigger.
So your back wasn't a problem. That means you had other problems.
It was the front.
It wasn't the I'm waiting for y'all to answer the question of. I'm waiting for y'all to ask the question about what was your worst experience.
Well, we ain't got to that yet. We ain't got to that yet. Well, no, you gonna. So okay, well we go. Are you rushing the show tonight or what?
I'm not, sister. I'm with you.
No, you ain't. You ahead of me.
Okay. Well, I've always told y'all she's younger than me, but that's the only sister that I have that's younger than me that I listen to. So I'm gonna calm down, like pipe down.
Okay, so the people that were in the pageant, they would post their pictures, and you would judge them based on what you thought they would look like in the clothes. Is that how this went?
I think whoever the judges were, they judged based off what we presented. Now, the only category that the contestants actually did was they did do question and answer, and they posted their question. They posted a response.
And this they typed it out.
Yeah, the good thing about it was something fun to do to keep MBU weekend going. And it was meant to be fun. And so it was
pretty clothes.
was
going
very
through my
fun.
timeline.
Yeah, it was very fun. But like I said, it let me know that a lot of the people in the pageant, they have great ideas. They have wonderful ideas.
Because you know
I
me,
can't
once I
push that
found out,
alone. They have great ideas.
once I found out that that's what it was, I was like, oh, wait. So who are we judging? These people in the picture? Are we judging?
This
See,
wasn't you, was it?
No,
it was just something for fun.
They were just saying if I did sportswear, I would wear this.
I would wear this, right? Huh?
If I did
So I could have took
I would wear
a sheet.
this.
Except for Isaiah, he had a whole bunch of changes on his.
Took a sheet and tied it around me.
No, sister.
Oh, okay.
No, they took pictures of other people. Where you get your ideas for the pageant, that woman that got the dress on or the sportswear, they posted her.
Yeah, like for example,
they shouldn't be getting their ideas from nobody that's in the pageant, because if they was in the pageant already, they seen it already.
Girl, you already you got it wrong.
So of course, they were getting ideas from, like, for example, they're posting a picture
of a model
from Dolce & Gabbana runway.
Yeah,
but see, when you do Dolce & Gabbana, when you
put that glass down,
the Dolce & Gabbana runway.
Read me though.
We're not reading you.
I'm sure.
All right.
So Dolce.
I'm sure.
But see, Dolce and Gabbana, when they do their stuff,
you ain't gotta explain it.
It's a size 0 model. It's a size 2 model. And it's a real high quality fabric.
Look at all that look like Cardi B.
but who were the judges, Neil?
I know Shorty Dupree was one because they was talking about him.
They read Shorty.
Yeah, I'm not sure who else was the judges.
I will be waiting to fight her.
I think Trinity probably was.
I will be waiting to fight. Yeah.
See, that's the problem. But wait. I just couldn't fathom the thought, like, they posted some beautiful stuff now.
They sure did.
They posted some beautiful stuff. Yeah, Paris was a judge, because I seen Paris post up the question. I was like, but
the ideas are beautiful. The ideas are great.
Right,
they have wonderful ideas.
Why would you post that and you wouldn't wear that? You don't even wear nothing halfway look like that.
See, thank you, Tevin.
It was only people that stuck to what they would wear in the pageant. Everybody else, it was like, oh my God, you clean.
But wait,
Shorty, Paris,
Baxter, and somebody.
Baxter was a judge.
Okay.
I mean,
to fight. Yeah.
But wait, I would have had I been a judge, I would have been judging like, okay, you sent the picture in, but I'm picturing you in this outfit.
Well, see, that's what I was wondering, if that was what they were doing.
So every time I can picture Giselle falling.
Oh, Makai was one of the judges.
Don't call me the judge, no shit, nothing like that.
The people had wonderful ideas.
No.
So
I saw a lot of strapless stuff.
let me.
Right? No.
But guess what? You know, I'm so messy sometimes. So all the people with their wonderful ideas, I was just like screenshotting and saving the photos, because when MBU 2021 roll around, y'all do this in person. I'm like, what is this? See your ideal, and then this is what you brought to the stage from your ideal.
Well, that's why you won't be a judge, Neil. I've never seen.
And that's why I've been reading out loud.
Porsche.
I've never
Porsche,
seen
Porsche, you're gonna be right there next to me saying, "Oh yeah, they had wonderful ideas."
I'm gonna be there for the family reunion part.
Nicole said it was the best that some of them have ever been.
Yeah, what's the best?
But wait,
pictures, I'm cracking jokes. I'm not on the judge's table, like, for real.
But see, but wait. So I feel like it was some would never win. Ooh.
No, they won't.
There you go.
They won't.
So, child, hey, well, congratulations to Pierre and Gia. But speaking of MBU weekend, though, y'all, do y'all think it's good to a good thing or a bad thing to have the all formers judges panel preliminary night?
I think it's fine because they've all won, and if they read their score sheets like I never do, they know what it takes to win.
Well, I don't think they get score sheets at Black Universe.
Oh no, man! I'll be ready to fight.
No, they don't get score sheets at Black Universe.
That's why I would be ready to fight because I need to know why I lost.
That's why you told them when you did go to suck your suck my yes,
ma'am. But wait. I was a young Porsche Paris. I wasn't the adult that I am today. So
but you just said you still will fight, so it'll be the same. It's gonna be the same Porsche Paris.
If I'm sitting up there asking you, let me see my score sheet so I can see why I lost, and you tell me, oh, it's not none. Oh yeah, I'm going with it. Yeah. Well, why not? Because I done spent. Because bitch, Atlanta is a long way. I got to get a U-Haul for my props. I got to pay for dancers to get there to be like in a hotel room. Then I got to pay for the dancers to dance. Then yes, ma'am, I need to know what's up, why I didn't win.
Oh, you did props and stuff for pageant?
Oh, most definitely, girl. I'm Porsche Paris, bitch. I've been doing props for years. The last time I was there, I did props.
I ainnd got no props.
Okay, so the question,
because I got it in my phone with "fuck you" on top of it.
Well,
I can send you the video. I can send you the video. It says "F you" on top of it. Like, yeah, I can send you that.
So do y'all think it's
I don't. Well, the question is no. I don't think you should have a panel with all formers.
Why not? Because they know what it takes to win, but. I see where you're coming from because everybody have an agenda. They got their favorites and stuff. I think you should pick people that don't have no favorites, no ties, no cousins.
But see, that's the problem when if you have all formers. I might not. If all of us are formers in the system, I might not know the person, but you have a problem with them. So just because we are connected to other things, that might sway how I feel about the person. Because
I totally agree with your big face, but I feel like it should be nobody that have no ties with nobody at the panel. Period.
I think there is. I think some people, if they're gonna have a panel with formers, at least put 3 of them there, and the other 2 be somebody that's not.
Hey, Pierre.
I'm with that.
So I don't think that there should be a panel full of formers, and I don't think so because in the black system I don't think.
Also, let me explain something too. Like nobody, if it's
the
black
year that I give of USA.
Oh, Porsche, you talking to me?
Porsche.
Which one else gonna talk?
You.
So, okay, thank you. Another reason I don't think the panel should be all formers as well is because formers, a lot of times, even if they're not trying to, they intimidate contestants. It's intimidating to contestants to see a bunch of formers judging them or whatever. So that's also another. I don't think it's contestant friendly. I'll put it that way.
That's exactly why.
If I walk
what you gotta say?
Formers, I'm gonna be like, eat it. What's up? Yeah.
I'm not, but everybody ain't you, Porsche. Everybody ain't you. What you gotta say, Tevin?
Well, in reference to MBU, I don't feel like it's fair because nowadays, when you come back, most of the promoters are requiring you to promote and gather contestants. So half the folks sitting down there have gathered somebody on there, and so most of the folks we feel like don't need to be on there, be in the 10. They used to be in the 10 because they have a former that recruited them that's sitting down there. So I think the whole package should be nobody should know nobody. Yeah, because you
that's gonna be kind of hard though.
That's gonna be kind of hard. Because that's my lab pet. That's my lab pet. After I ran this Miss USA, I'm going back to MBU because they'll be forgot about. I told them to suck my whatever, and I'm going back.
No, they're not. But what you were saying, Tevin?
No, that was it.
What you think, Dominique?
They don't have to forget, but I'm coming back one time.
Well, I just think that it opens the door for for people to say that it was fixed. When people don't make the cut, they can easily say it's because you guys are handpicking who you guys want to make the finals.
And that's why you my sister.
And that's why I feel like it's not.
You'll never judge, though.
Miss Thang, shut up. That's why I feel like. That's why I feel like it shouldn't be a panel full of formers, because it can be that, and that's why, and I don't think, because it can be kind of cliquish and stuff like that, and that's like saying that you the formers are handpicking the 10. Or the 12,
right?
You know, to be in the pageant. So,
and not that you're questioning anybody's integrity or saying that's what they're doing, but if you're really trying to build a brand and then you want new blood to come in, you know, sometimes it would be hard to sell people on some or to compete if they feel like they may not have a chance.
I mean, because like NBU requires like pretty like when the formers are judging. When the formers are judging, they can't paint themselves. So if I was a girl, how could the girl that's sitting out there that don't paint herself judge me on the way I'm painting myself? It's just a lot of new rules that they chuck in that make it not fair for people sitting out there, you know, judging me in accordance to something that they can't do.
I mean,
I've always had that issue.
System. It's the same thing with
no, it's not, because the question was, do you think the panel should be stacked with our formers? So it's not. NBU is the only pageant that has the preliminary night is stacked with formers. NBU is the only pageant.
Answer me, sister, because my mic had told me that you had muted me. So now that I did, I'm good.
I did. And so the NBU is the only pageant that have the panel stack preliminary night with the formers, and they change everything final night. I don't know another pageant that has two different panels, but it doesn't matter to me with that. My thing is with a panel stacked with formers and who's so close knit. That's my thing.
I feel you, sister.
Because like Porsche was saying, that's like USA and this and another. It's not like USA because, you know, we are family. We all are in the system together, but everybody's not as close knit as the people are in Black Universe.
Right.
And I mean, I'm gonna go back to even Black Universe, but if you at Continental or USA and any of the systems that have a panel full of formers, the contestants are gonna feel intimidated, and I don't think it's just not contestant friendly.
I don't never feel intimidated.
But Porsche, you not everybody. You have to realize, like I have to realize, you're there. If those people look up to everybody at Black Universe that has won, they want to please them. So to come out in front of them.
I mean, I don't, but
you don't care. You're going to win the pageant. You're going to compete. But you don't look at it like that because that's not how me and you was. Some of these people were born on Black Universe, so they want to please them. They do things in public to please them because they want to be.
Right.
You know, they become these certain type of people because that's what they think they have to do to win that pageant. But instead of being like Victoria LePage and Jacqueline Devereaux and coming to win and not caring about, you know, if the formers like me or not.
You're absolutely right, sister. I get you now. I get your point.
You know, because they do things, you know, with the formers and stuff throughout the year and this, that, and other. They play up on it. They friends with them. They think about becoming friends with them.
Just say kiss ass.
Basically, yeah.
Kiss ass, yeah.
And then they be disappointed at the end of the day. But you got to realize only two people gonna win: one woman, and one girl.
And I'm so glad I came up in Texas with you because I'll never.
I mean, one woman, one girl. Did I say that? Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is.
I'm only gonna compete my way.
Sometimes it is.
Don't ever come to a system and compete thinking this is what you're gonna like. No, I'm gonna come to compete thinking this is what I like, and I got to buy you into what I like.
Well, a person told me, which was a legend in the industry. She had told me through somebody I would never win US of A if I didn't walk the walk or talk the talk. And I told him, well, I guess I would never win. And then 2 years later, I end up winning the small girl. So I would never change who I am. I never will be what you want me to be. I'm always be me.
Exactly. And that's why I love the fuck out of you, because you my mother. You my sister.
So
period.
Who do y'all see? Who do y'all think want to see win Black Universe in like the next 2-3 years?
Porsche Paris, bitch. What's up?
Porsche on here drunk. I don't want to be bothered with her.
I want to see
Porsche Paris. They're going to say Porsche Paris. They've been saying it for 5 years. Porsche.
I want to see Pierre and actually I want to see Pierre and Gia win. I want to see Pierre and Gia win because I think that they will be great representatives. And sometimes, just winning the competition that night is one thing, but just the reign and the type of person they will be during the reign is a whole nother thing. And I think Gia and Pierre would do really well. I mean, I think Gia is, as far as administrative, she is an administrative person. She can speak to people. She's humble. Pierre is good. I mean, those are the two people that come to talk to my head. Now, other people I would like to see win the pageant as well. I mean, Tevin, you going back?
Don't try to talk down. Don't know, baby. Keep on with your people that you thought. Because me and Tevin coming back regardless. But just keep talking about the people that you had in your mind.
Portia, I was not gonna say your name. Oh my God. I was not gonna say your name, Portia.
And you better not ever say my name. And Neil.
So I would like to see Tevin win, just because it's a few boys I want to see. Pierre, Tevin, and Eric are the 3 boys I like to see win. For girls, I would like to see win. I would like to see Gia win. I would like to see Mercedes Black win.
Mm-hmm. I would too.
I would like to see. And for a new face and who she didn't have she had qualities of really doing well. The girl Asia, she's like a former Black America Junior. I wouldn't mind seeing her win because I think that she would do.
I don't even know who that is.
Last year was her first year. And Vita. I would love to see Vita and Zodiac win.
But this is my question. When you say do what? Do what?
What you mean do?
You would like to see these people. You would like to see them win, but you would like to see them do what?
The question was, what do I want to see?
No, that was my question.
But we didn't even got through the whole panel to see who they wanted to see win. Why you want to move forward? Stop. Well, yeah, I know it.
This is our point of view, and this is what I'm asking Neil.
But we ain't got. He ain't got to say. I'm gonna show you.
Well, I did give reason for Gia.
It don't even matter. Dominique, who would you like to see win Black Universe? Because you think I'm playing with her tonight.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
I'm so glad we got a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot of people that compete in the system to be able to make a decision. But I will say that is a pageant I would like to compete for at one point. So I would like to see myself win. Because I'm very interested in being Black Universe. I thought about it for a lot of years, but it's just kind of like what you were saying, that just the occasion of it is a little intimidating because I've never immersed myself into those systems. So you kind of wonder, oh my gosh, do I have what they're looking for?
Right. Tevin, I know you want to see yourself win, but who would you like to reign with?
Me.
Trendy now it's Porsche or Dominique.
Well, for myself, I will look at her sitting over there. for me, I would love to see my son, of course, win Black Universe. And my niece, since she says she want to go and both of my sisters, but I'm happy for when whoever's in the pageant. If I got a horse in the race and I'm rooting for
Thank you, Makai.
I want to see you win. That's and it's to be Black Universe is an amazing thing to have under your belt as a Black entertainer. And for myself, I don't ever see myself probably competing for it. I love the system. I love everybody in the system. Everybody in the system is my family, and I'm always supportive of Black Universe. It's just probably not in the cards. It's probably not in the cards for me, but I support the system wholeheartedly. I love them, and I feel like I'm a part of the family because I am really close to a lot of them that is formers of the system and that run the pageants. My granddad is one of the owners, so he used to be. But so shout out to Black Universe and the virtual pageant, which I didn't understand. but it is okay. And so, child, we had a little we got like 10 minutes. And I want to get this in right quick because we got a little we had some social media beef this week. And we let people slide, because of things and all that kind of stuff like that. But I want to go on and knock this out the box because it was trending. But I'm going to put this little disclaimer up there first because I found this on somebody else's page. Once you put your personal information on the internet, it is public information for us to roast, read, and give our opinion on it, okay? So if you don't want us to do that, you need to stay silent or whatever, don't get into it with them, Jill. So this past week, Ashley Santi had wrote a post about Just Jermaine, and he had went off to say that Jermaine had sexual relations with his boyfriend. And he had wrote a post about it and wanted to call out all kind of judge and things like that on Jermaine, which I don't think was right. But then Jermaine had a clapback. I thought I had the clip of the little screenshot I did, but child, y'all know I be having a lot going on over here. But I don't have it. But I have Jermaine's clapback. And Jermaine's clapback was some type of serious, honey. And that gave people the insight of what was going on. He said, now, Ashley, look, I'm only responding to this one time. Your man told me y'all had broke up, and since you wanted me to fuck you too, I thought he was telling the truth. I never smiled in your face, so I'm not sure you were telling the book we were friends, associates, definitely, but friends we are not. That's the truth. I'm done. Check your man. And I hope he voted too, Jen. So, I don't know what's going on, but all I know is if somebody how you think somebody is your friend though?
You don't think, baby.
I think because a lot of pageant queens, they see each other in passing at pageants and be saying, hey sis, hey bro, and think y'all friends, but y'all not friends. Y'all don't talk on the phone.
Well, Jermaine just became a pageant boy, so
I mean, but he's still around the pageant scene for years, some dancing and stuff. So, but I'm like, you just see people out in social settings. That does not make you friends at all.
Right.
So they're not friends, and I don't think that they're friends. Do I find fault in both? I find fault in what happened, but it's
what Ashley had said. So Jermaine thought it was a good idea to creep in my backyard, fuck over a good dude, and smile in my face. Have you disclosed your status yet? If not mistaken, that's against the law. This whole out here voting blue, knowing damn we should red, but that's how it was wrote. You are no different from Donald Trump. Y'all both effing up people's lives. Well, that's late that you decided to disclose anybody's status, whether it's true or not. But from my understanding, you was in his inbox too. So at that time, you didn't care about no statuses then. But that's my thing about what I said earlier when we first started our point of view. Hurt people. And you say things that you think is going to hinder or make a person look at another person some type of way. If a person wants this person, they go indulge in them regardless of what you think or what you done said or what the case may be. But you should check your boyfriend because your boyfriend went with him. So you ain't go what you gonna have this private conversation with your boyfriend, but you go blast him on Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think that's like, but see, you put your business out there, and then everything else gonna come to light too. So you got to be careful of what you put out there for people to see, because there's always a backlash. There's always something else. You forgot what you done too.
No, bitch, you the backlash.
You haven't. We definitely the backlash. So you got to be careful what you. Everybody was wrong in the situation. Jermaine have a person he dealing with, but he went and dealt with somebody else. But you didn't see them. His other had putting it out there, even though they did. But like earlier, it's just a lot. Baby, y'all do too much. Keep your business to yourself. But if you did, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about here at our point of view.
Nothing at all.
But I'm surprised that people are still like getting caught with stuff they put in inboxes and DMs, because most people, if I do something, I'm not gonna write it down, or if I do it, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it soon as it happens. Especially if I know I'm staying with a boy or got a boyfriend, I'm gonna delete it, or I'm gonna call you, because Facebook and Instagram, I can call you now. I ain't even gotta tell. I ain't even gotta write down nothing. I can just call you, and all you know is that me and Dominique talked for 13 minutes.
That's all you know. We talked about. But see,
but if you delete it on your side, don't I still have it?
No, I'm saying, it's okay for you. No. I'm saying, but if I'm in a relationship, I'm deleting stuff on my side.
Oh, okay. So they can't go in your stuff.
Why even do it on my side? But why even do it? If you're in a relationship, why even do it? Why are you even with that person?
Because Chevelle, sometimes, let's just face the fact that everybody isn't relationship material.
But
some people just want somebody to be attached to and still want to do their own thing and just hope that they don't get caught.
Girl, but it's 2020 now. But
my thing is, with the way that people are these days, you probably can find somebody that you can come to a certain understanding. Okay, well, we gonna be together, but occasionally you're gonna find somebody that's gonna say, okay, well, yeah, I'm straight with that as long as I can do that too. You know what I'm saying?
It's 2020,
I know
girl.
that from firsthand experience.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I know it from listening to his firsthand experience.
I mean, I had a whole shindig last night and had 4 people in the room, and we all coexisted with each other.
So you had rehearsal before you came on here.
So So Neil, your significant other and the person you was having a round with was all in the same room?
Ain't no significant other. Ain't no significant. There's no significant other. So that's the topic for next week on our point of view.
We're all homeboys.
Y'all are all homeboys that's having.
That's why you got to watch who they call brother, who they call homeboy, who they do all these things with. You got to watch, honey, because guess what?
Yeah,
baby, your brother, your husband's brother could be your husband's boyfriend on the street. True tea. True tea. So we're gonna take
a family. I told y'all the other day. A family and friends that play together stay together. It's all this other stuff that's going on.
That's mess. And we are back. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Dominique, thank you so much for playing with us tonight on Our Point of View. We always love when you are here with us.
Thank you for having me.
I would love, Dominique, I would love to see you every week. I so enjoy you.
Well, y'all have a meeting tomorrow. Bring it up.
Don't y'all forget, I'm on my way. Right after this, I'm on my way, and I'm finna meet my sister Porsche at the Boom Boom Room. She might not even make it.
Girl, I don't think she gonna make it.
What?
I noticed I don't see our cash apps going on the bottom of nothing tonight.
I know, child. I'm slipping, child.
Coco.
Look, child. It ain't even Coco, because child, I didn't see. But see, y'all gotta be on that kind of stuff. There they go.
Yeah, it's too late now.
No, it ain't. So if y'all feel like y'all want to donate to us for doing such a wonderful job here at Our Point of View, there our cash apps are at the bottom. Don't forget to go to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so y'all know when we are on. And we also doing a Divas Illusion show November 25th and 27th at 7 p.m. on my Facebook page and also on my YouTube page, Chevelle Brooks 75. So please tune in and look for that and share that and all that kind of stuff. We are here each and every Wednesday night. And next week, our guest is Jawakatima Davenport, and I will be all the way in Santa Clarita, California. So I will be there streaming live from over there. So y'all tune in. Neil, thank you so much. Tevin, thank you so much. Portia, thank you so much. I'll see you in a bit, sister. Dominique, as always, we love you. You guys, y'all pay attention to what's going on in the world.
Bye, Porsche.
And
bye,
in the words,
I love you.
Love you too.
In the words of Darcel Stevens, be vigilant but not afraid. And in the words of my mama, Jansen Masters, and myself, get your judge.
Get your judge.
Get your judge. Get your judge. Let's see who this president gonna be. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will see y'all next week. Good night.